And we welcome to the show one of our favourites who just happens to be the greatest pop star in the known universe. Pink, welcome.
Oh, my goodness.
So good to see you. Congratulations on everything, the new music, the doco. It is a real raw look at what it's like to be a mum on the road with kids touring the world. Why did you want to show the world?
I'm an oversharer. No, I feel like, I don't know. So I've gotten to work with Michael Gracie, who directed The Greatest Showman, and we did Walk Me Home music video together, and I absolutely love him. Sorry, I live in Venice Beach, and I live amongst psychopaths, and that's what's happening outside right now.
We can't hear.
No.
What are they doing?
Oh, good. Okay, good. There's people screaming at each other, and I might call 911, but I'm sure it's fine. So I love him, and he thinks that I'm a weirdo and wanted to make a film about how much of a weirdo I am. And so we did that. I couldn't figure out why anybody would want to see this. But then I thought about it, and I saw it, and I felt like there's not a lot of women that do stadiums. And there's, I guess, for me, it's all about being a mom and finding the balance and what does it mean to be a woman, and can you have it all? Can you do it all? And what is all? And then also, the most important reason why I did it was because as kids, you create this story for yourself about what your childhood was like. Like, my mom was awful, and she didn't get me, and she never fed me, and she locked me in a closet, or whatever you come up with. And now they have something that they can go back and look at, and then I'm right.
I often find if you watch yourself back, even though it's painful to do, you learn a lot about whether it's performance or about what you like. When you watch this documentary back, what did you learn about your family?
Yeah, we all really, really like each other. I feel like my kids feel seen, and they feel free within. They feel safe. They feel like they get to be themselves. I hope that's what I look at as a 41-year-old, right? But who knows what they think? I don't know.
No, it's funny because it didn't feel like it was. You do know what you're doing because it's an amazing family from what we can see. What you've put in the doco, you're an amazing family. But it was interesting because I think in my head what I thought it must be like for kids on the road touring the world. Of course, they were big stadiums and rolling around on the floor with the dancers and stuff. But all in all, they were the same kids as kids everywhere, doing the same stuff with the same questions, needing dad to lie down next to them to go to sleep at night, not eating their greens. There was just such a sense of normalcy that I wasn't expecting to see, I guess, which maybe says more about what me than it does about anything else. But it just was beautiful.
Thank you. We're just a bunch of weirdos, and we're not, I don't know, I've sort of curated this village. I've been lucky enough to find these people that are so good that, if I have to go and do vocal warm-ups, Jameson and Willow can go with Kassan or Tracy or Raina or whoever or Justin, and these are my village. We're a traveling circus, and it's really beautiful. Like, if I can't find Willow, I know she's in wardrobe learning how to sew something, and or climbing the truss way too high. It's really that's the beautiful part, is the village.
I think that came across so clearly, and I couldn't help but think that this is a wonderland for your kids. And then there was a little thought at the back of my head that I thought, will Pink be disappointed if they grow up to become accountants or something really dry?
Not at all. Willow told me that she wanted to be a ski instructor, and I was like, well, what are you going to do in the summer? She's like, be a hiking guide. I was like, I hope you never change your mind. I hope you never. Right now, she's downloading, printing out, and sending me Zillow listings for condos that are close to Disneyland. It's a beautiful condo. It's hardwood floors, nice lighting. But she's 9.
Speaking of hiking, you've been doing heaps of camping during the corona
well,
years.
That's what you do in a pandemic.
Yeah. What is that a new thing for your family to start camping, or have you always camped?
No, I grew up camping in the Poconos with my dad.
Right.
in a pop-up. Those little boxes that you crank up and they become a tiny home. I love camping. I'm a camper.
Pink, forgive. This will be a translation thing. Is a Poconos a tent, or is that the area where you went? What is that?
Sorry, I don't know why I would assume anybody would know where the Poconos are. It's like the mountains in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I was picturing when you started then doing this. I'm like, oh, that must be called a Poconos.
Oh, but it's the tent.
Yes.
Yes. No, it's just a tent.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I've realized is people don't stop me and ask questions enough. No one ever knows what I'm talking about.
I'm so sorry for disrespecting you.
No, I love it.
So much.
Thank you.
How has the last year been for you? I mean, speaking, your whole doco is about family life and work life all intertwining, which has almost been every home around the entire world with kids undefeated who are trying to work and all of that. I mean, it would have been the biggest change for you and your family. What's the last year been like for you guys?
As soon as we kicked COVID, it was easy sailing from there. I'm very needy, and it's been really nice having my kids home with me. It's been, I miss my parents. I miss traveling. I would like to go somewhere by myself, maybe, even just to the bathroom. But we're doing all right. We're okay. We haven't lost our job. We haven't lost a close family member, so we're fine. It's been good. I learned how to bake sourdough. I learned how to use GarageBand and record my own vocals. I play dice a lot.
Did you use sourdough starter? Because all I ever hear about is sourdough starter.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is,
Oh, yeah.
but everyone uses sourdough starter.
It's like a little pet. Mine is called Quarantina, and she has had 8 babies so far. She's all over town now. So yeah, it's a thing. It's really cool.
Are you a different mum on tour than you are at home?
I'm much more available at home, but they're always with me. So we wake up on tour. I go to the gym. That's my me time. After that, it's on. We're in the hotel room until sound check. The kids are at sound check with me. Then we go to catering, make a juice. Then I go to warm ups. They come with me. Willow does the yoga with me with the dancers. But I'm much more available. It's more their world at home than it is my world on tour.
Well, you've brought us into your world, especially with Cover Me in Sunshine, which we have just played so much here. It is such a beautiful song. Willow's voice, I think she, at this point, is following in your footsteps with that little voice. But thank you so much for your music, for your doco. It's been lovely having a little dip into your world. So thank you.